Hey, Justin Underwood, ADP.
Tao Huang?
Nice to meet you, Mr. Wong. May I take a seat?
Yeah.
Appreciate you taking some time out of your day to meet with me. I know you don't have a lot of time, so we'll make this brief. All right. In our previous emails, I know we were talking about maybe switching over to ADP as your new payroll system. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. Before we get into that, can you tell me a little about how you got started in the food truck industry?
Well, I grew up from the culture where street food is pretty much the main primary sources for younger adults, younger kids, and that's after-school activity. So I figured why not bring it to the United States, to Atlanta, and see how it works out for them too.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
What kind of food are you doing?
Asian fusions.
Asian fusion, some Asian fusion snacks and things like
fingers,
that?
Finger foods, snack foods, and stuff like that.
Oh, very nice. Where are you guys located?
We're located around Midtown area, Piedmont Park, Edmonds, Virginia Highland, around that little circles.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys trying to get any food festivals or things like that?
We do. We send in only one truck though. Every other couple trucks need to be occupied somewhere else too.
Understandably.
Yeah.
Keep the business rolling.
Yeah.
All right. So, how many food trucks do you currently have right now?
I have about 4.
You have about 4. Okay. About how many employees in each truck do you have?
About 4 to 5.
About 4 to 5. So you have about 20 employees. Are those part-time, full-time?
Full-time at the moment, no part-timers.
Okay. So how do you do your payroll process right now currently?
Manually.
Manually?
Yeah, through Excel.
Through Excel. So could you walk me through how your typical payroll process would go?
Just pretty much open up the payroll, put in the hours, calculate how much they get to pay, and then tax deducted off. That's pretty much it.
How long does it usually take you to?
7 to 10 hours, depends.
10 hours. And are your employees getting paid bi-monthly, weekly?
Bi-weekly.
Bi-weekly? Oh, it's almost taking you a full day in a month to do your payroll.
Yep.
That's a lot of time. So, with your payroll process right now, do you have to be at your home office to do your payroll, or?
Mainly stationary, yes.
Mainly stationary. So maybe would something possibly be a mobile option that you could take anywhere be something beneficial to you?
That probably would, because I do travel a lot to finding new spice or new kind of ingredient, new type of stuff to actually bring to America to try it out.
Yeah, and while you're at it, that would save you a lot of time. You wouldn't have to keep commuting back and forth between your locations and trying to track down all your hours and things like that.
Yep.
Sounds about right. Very nice. Well, ADP currently we have our new Run mobile app, which is on every platform, iPads, tablets, Androids, iPhones. They're compatible across everything. And I actually have a demo set up right here if you'd like to take a look at it.
Sure.
So this is what your ADP would look like. Over here we have all your prospective employees and their pay rates and how many hours they've worked, and it would total up down here. And so then you go in, check it, make everything looks right, and that when you're you're accepted with it, you just go in and you would hit accept right there.
Okay.
And then it would finalize everything right here and show you everything and how it's calculated and your total amount right there. And so then once you're complete with that and you don't see any errors or anything, you would go down and hit accept right there.
Okay.
And bam, that's all you have to do, and then all that information is sent over to ADP, and we'll send out, if your employees have direct deposits or like regular checks, we will send those to you as well.
Okay.
And also in the app, you can see all your W-2s, your employer information, your hourly paychecks, your taxes and things like that would also be covered in there.
Then I have a question. Does the employee get access to see other people's information also if they're accessing these apps?
No, they actually only have access to they would go in just like you would and create a username and password, and they would only be allowed to see their personal information. So their paychecks and their W-2s. They wouldn't have any administrative access like you would.
I see.
So this may be something you'd be interested in
Yeah.
further doing. Do you have any questions or concerns that?
What if employees actually clock in too many hours and they were just stealing hours?
Well, they have the clock in and clock out availability on their personal thing, and any irregularities that would come of that, we would see and we would red flag it, stop the account, and then notify you of any problems that we would see, and we would work together to find a solution to that.
Okay. What about security issues? You said W-2s, personal information, social security would they actually be?
With our security, we actually have a very good security team at our home office, and everything's cloud-based, so nothing personal information stored on the device itself, so no insecure social security or W-2 information is actual access like that. And we have account lockout, so if we see something suspicious, it's maybe someone else trying to access or hack the account, we will freeze it completely until the problem is solved, and we wouldn't have to worry about that at all.
Okay.
Does that clear up any of the concerns you have about the security issues?
Yeah, I think clear up pretty much everything then.
Very nice. Well, and also another beneficial that would come to you with the Run ADP app is you were talking about mobility earlier. Maybe you're working on your payroll, you can take this with your tablet in your truck itself and work on it while you're stopped at a slow period, and then, hey, we get a line down the street, you know, you may need a place to stop, you can just hit stop, and then once you clear the line, you can just go back and instantaneously start right back where you were.
Okay, so I can resume anytime.
Anytime.
Alright, that sounds great.
Very beneficial to you?
Yeah.
Very beneficial. Well, nice. Well, I know we don't have a lot of time left. When we set up another meeting, maybe further on
Sure.
next week or this month.
Next week I'll be flying out of town, probably the week after that. That'll be great.
Okay. Well, you have my personal information, so whenever you're comfortable setting up a meeting, we'll get this set up and get you signed up with ADP.
Alrighty, that sounds great.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.